Hello there guys, it's Kid Bombing here and welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me on for another read aloud video. So, on this video, I will go to have a read through some of you quite unfamiliar with. I have no idea what it is, so perhaps you might recognise them if you're quite familiar with. I have got Walt Disney's Bambi Gets Lost. This is unlikely a spin-off to the original Disney animated classic 1942 Bambi. This is a Gorilla Book edition and Disney's Wonderful Reading. This is a hardcover. This is a binded book. Yep. Okay, so just a quick before I read to you, I'd like to thank you for such amazing support. You guys are brilliant, awesome. I really appreciate you guys, your excellent support to keep my channel growing. Okay, so sit back, relax and enjoy. Let's begin. Hi Bambi, said Thumper. I hopped in to say that this is a wonderful morning to play. He found Bambi's mother and said, will you please let Bambi come play with me under the trees? Yes, but stay very close to the home while you play, because you'll get lost if you go far away. Oh boy, shouted Bambi. We are going to have fun. You said it, cried Thumper. Come, Bambi, let's run. Forgetting what Bambi's wise mother had said, they soon left the path for the hill far ahead. They came to the hilltop, and what did they see? They saw two cute little bear cubs way up in the tree. The bears were good climbers because they had claws, like those on the ends of Pussycat's paws. Right close to where Bambi and Thumper were standing, a nice friendly bird glided in for a landing. If it had two wings, Thumper told him, I'd fly, and then we could race through the clouds in the sky. The bird looked surprised. Now, that would be funny. Imagine two wings on the back of a bunny. Yes, said Bambi. We have come pretty far. I think we are lost. Do you know where we are? Why, sure, Thumper said. Don't you worry, you'll see. I'll get us home safely, just leave it to me. When Bambi bent over to smell the pink rose, he saw something yellow in the front of his nose. You must be a bird, Bambi said. Is that so? The yellow fin fluttered its wings and said no. If you said butterfly, that would be true. And, flapping his wings, off the butterfly flew. When Bambi leaped over the wildflower bed, a black and white animal poked out his head. Look, Thumper, cried Bambi. A black and white rose, with small shiny eyes and two ears and a nose. A rose, giggled Thumper. Your eyesight is punk. This isn't a rose. It is Flower the skunk. Hi, Flower, called Bambi. I'm happy to meet you. I wish you, said Flower, and I bet I can beat you. You are silly, said Thumper. You are just a big talker. We move very fast, but you are only a walker. Later, a little while later, they stopped in the shade, and Bambi said, Thumper, I'm really afraid. I think we are lost in the forest, don't you? Our friend, answered Thumper, will help us get free. They waved to the bumblebees bursting on the blossoms and shouted, Hi, fellows, to fox and possums. They greeted the bobolinks, field mice, and loons, dobblebugs, porcupines, owls, and raccoons. Say, Possum, they cried, can you show us the trail? But Possum just snored as she hung by the tail. The bumblebees bumbled, and the doodlebugs doled. The loons only laughed, and the owls only hooted. The owls are supposed to be wise, and said the mice. Speak nicely to one, and he'll give you advice. So Bambi spoke nicely to the one grumpy owl, who answered quite wisely with a rather growl. Run that way, my boy, till you come to the lake, and you will discover the trail you should take. But hurry, keep racing as long as there's light, or you will be caught in the woods overnight. They thanked a wise owl, and as fast as they could, they started to race to the lake in the wood. A mole stuck his head out and stopped a whole race, when Thumper, not seeing him, stepped on his face. Then Bambi bent down very close to the mole. His head was still sticking up out of a hole. Real sorry, said Bambi. That was a mistake. Can you tell us how can we get to a lake? The mole cleaned his whiskers and blinked at the light, and not even answering, sank out of sight. A squirrel jumped down from the trunk of a tree, and said, I can tell you, just leave it to me. Stop wondering which of the trails you should take. Just follow your nose and you'll come to a lake. And since there was all he could take time to say, he picked up the acorn and hurried away. They followed their noses and raced on ahead, and there was a lake, as the squirrel had said, on top of a lily pad almost unseen. Sat something quite lumpy and shiny and green. Said Bambi, what are you? And leap onto the log. From lumpy thing answered, With dip, I'm a frog. We are lost, said Bambi. Can you show us the way? With dip, said the frog. And that's all he would say. The frog's 20 cousins, 9 sons and a daughter, swam up to the top and jumped out of the water. All over the lake there were frogs by the heap, all jumping and splashing and croaking, with it. Just then a young otter took Bambi aside and showed him a mud bank where otters could slide. I I'd love to watch Lona, said Bambi. You're great, but we must go home for it's getting quite late. We're lost and we know it. Which shall we go? Just how can we found our way home, do you? Of course, said the otter. It's easy as pie. Just follow this brook and you'll be there. Goodbye. So, Bambi kept running and Thumper kept hopping. The two tired friends hurried home without stopping. Some fish swam beside them and cried to each other. Hooray! Bambi's found a way home to his mother. His mother at home had been worried and missed them, but now she was happy and hugged them and kissed them. Although we were lost, we are home, said Bambi. Bambi said, I thought I would never see you on my bed. That's silly, said Thumper. You were only a kid. I told you did get you back home, and I did. That night, in his home in a wood, dark and deep, as Bambi was dreaming, he said in his sleep, Fish is a swimmer, otter is a slider, bear's a climber, bird is a glider, skunk is a walker, frog is a jumper, and also hopper like our little Thumper. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video where they read Disney's storybook of Bambi Gets Lost. Well, I hope you were very more entertained. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching this video, and please stay tuned for another read aloud video. So I'll let you off then, and I'll see you on the next few videos. Oh, I forgot to mention, please feel free to write your comments down below and give a thumbs up. And thank you ever so much also, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a nice day.